back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Ready now is Bo Jackson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Bo Jackson.
Now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now it'll be Whit Merrifield. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And now the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
As a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to stand in is Carlos Santana. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit in the air down the left field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Starlin Castro. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit out towards second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
That is good.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. KC leads this one 1-0. Daniel Lynch gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And stepping in, Hoyt Park. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading up
first.
for the Pirates, the left fielder, Hoyt Park.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes out now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Runners on the move for second. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Albert now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One strike to Pujols, and he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Striding forward now is the DH, Saba Suzuki. A potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Daza. That average for him sitting at .345. No home runs yet in this first month, and 8 runs batted in. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
Striding in is Michael Taylor. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Pitch on the way. As he grounds one briskly to short. And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Into the box now, Nikki Lopez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. So here is Kevin Newman. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Softly hit to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Newman on at first, nobody out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Gloved by Castro to second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0.
No, that's high. Ball, that's out.
A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
I got my...
Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Nikki Lopez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Nikki Lopez.
First pitch on the way. Lopez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
The right fielder, number 16, Joe Jackson.
Standing in now, Bo Jackson. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reynolds is on the move for it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Whit Merrifield next to bat.
Second baseman.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now Carlos Santana. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Starling Castro.
Tim Locastro will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Royals. Number 33, Tim Locastro.
So here's Starlin Castro. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Locastro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Ready with the 3-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Next to hit is Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. Foul. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
3 and 2.
That's popped up. And no one will get this one. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line and left.
Please.
Second home
Now
run early in the
base.
year as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Locastro.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Michael Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Michael Perez.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. A ball and a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 6 and the Pirates nothing.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Tim Locastro is going to go ahead and stay
Now
in the
playing
ball
third
game and
base.
play third now.
Number
Michael
33,
Perez will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now in left field, number 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Perez.
Stepping in, Hoyt Park. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball
Leading
game.
up
What's the
for the
mentality
Pirates,
for them as they try to
the
work
left
their way
fielder.
back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you
Park.
take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way. To just
attention,
relax
please.
and start piecing some good. ABs back to back.
Andrew
Now
Benintendi
catching.
is into the ball
Number
game as well as he
64.
takes over out in right. Adalberto
Oscar
Mondesi
Villa.
is also
Your
into the
attention,
ball
please.
game as he'll assume
A
duties
defensive
in left
change
field.
For the Royals. Now playing left field, number 27. Adalberto
First pitch of the AB on its way
Mondesi.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Popped up, Castro has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw on to first, in time, one away.
The third baseman, number 13. B. Bryant. Hey.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and up next is Key Brian Hayes. First pitch on its way. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here.
Now back.
It's a ground
First
rule
baseman.
double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, though.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game.
The center fielder, number 10. Ryan Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Fly ball right down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 6.
So now to the plate, Sava Suzuki. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh. 1-1.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Shortstop, Newman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Newman, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what?
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Royals lead it 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Shortstop,
Thank you, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lopez aboard here at first with nobody out. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Runners back. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come, get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. JT Brubaker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Tim Locastro, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Locastro, 28 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Starlin Castro. And that one yanked just foul. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1
6
strike.
runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Royals strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. So now to the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
They've got the gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tsutsugo, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So now into the box is Roberto Perez. He singled first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mondesi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
2 down, no one on base, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Hoyt Park, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So stepping in is Williams Astudillo. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And now a pitch on the way. Brubaker offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Astudillo on at first, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Michael Harris waits on deck. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. To Pujols, and they get them both. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One strike.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Key Brian Hayes, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right
Now
there. Hammer job.
First baseman, Salvador Perez.
So next to bat will be Albert Pujols. Singled homer run in his last time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Two and one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Taylor. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box now, Ryan Reynolds, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Castro has it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Next will be the designated hitter, Saba Suzuki. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2 balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Newman hits a little over the 270 mark. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Reynolds at third. Suzuki is at second with nobody out. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run. If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Next, here is Roberto Perez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Scott Barlow is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.